Hey y'all, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing another Ask Jade, and this is going to be all hair related because I've been getting so many questions about people's hair questions, sending me pictures of their hair, and so I decided to just compile a few of them and try to answer a few questions that I think a lot of you guys may ask and want to get some advice on. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what the questions were and also show you guys the pictures of the girl's hair so you guys can see and compare and contrast, like if you're dealing with the same problems or similar things, and you can potentially use some of this advice that I'm using for today. So the first question is coming from Mariah from Instagram, and her question is worded a little bit weird, so I'm gonna kind of paraphrase what she's asking. So basically, she lives in New York and she loves her natural curls, but she's been a victim of getting a perm in the past and has grown it out over the past 8 years, but is having a problem with the back of her hair growing at the same rate as everywhere else. And so she's frustrated because she keeps trying to grow the back of her hair out, but she has to cut the other sides in order for it to all kind of level out. And so she just wants advice on how to kind of combat that or help with that. And so as you guys can see, she has beautiful hair, and you can't even really tell that her hair in the back is shorter, but so I'm not really sure to what extent the shortness is, but I will say that first off, everyone's hair on their heads grows at different speeds all over. So like for me, the crown of my head grows the fastest. It is the first area that I see like my roots coming out whenever I get my hair colored. Like it's always the fastest growing area of my head. The front of my hair, like my edges, are the slowest. Those are always the last to kind of show some growth for me. So I understand kind of like what that frustration can be when parts of your hair grows faster than the other. But something that you can do to help kind of stimulate some hair growth is doing hot oil treatments, specifically with Jamaican black castor oil. I've got a video on how to use Jamaican black castor oil. I'll link it here for you. But also just making sure that you are being patient with your hair. Like I said, a lot of us have hair that grows at different rates on our head, and maybe stimulating some growth or potentially taking some hair vitamins will help with that. But there is no magic answer or magic pill for that, but definitely try Jamaican black castor oil to kind of stimulate some growth. So the next question kind of follows into that as well, and this is from Lovely Tasha 93, and she says that she's showing me a picture of her hair. She said, "This is my hair. Recently did a big chop in September 2014. Would like to know if you have any special diets or supplements you also use to help grow your beautiful hair." So I personally don't take anything right now to grow my hair, but I have used Hairfinity. That's the only hair vitamin I've ever used, and I used it twice. So I did 2 cycles of 3 months using the hair pills, and I really did see significant growth. Even the second time, I think I actually experienced sustained growth even after I stopped taking the pills for a while. For about a month or 2 after, I was still seeing growth at the same rate as if I was still taking the pills. So the first time I took it, I saw tons of growth my first month, and you guys can check out a video on my channel I did, what was that, a year or 2 ago now, talking about my first month experience with Hairfinity, and you can really see like I had like 1.5 inches or so of growth in that first month. But everybody's hair is different, and so you guys, basically your hair is on a 5-phase cycle when it's growing, and so some of those cycles are shedding, some of those cycles are kind of more kind of like underneath your scalp working versus like outward growth happening. So some people's phases are shorter than others. So your shedding phase may be longer than your actual outward growth phase, like all these things. And you can't really tell unless you really document your growth on when your hair kind of goes through each phase, but it's constantly going through those phases. And so yeah, that on top of taking the hair vitamins, the hair vitamins stimulate those phases. So for me, I did have kind of differing experiences both times I used it, but both were positive experiences. Now there are other hair growth pills that you can take also. I know the Main Choice has hair vitamins. I know that It Works. They have a hair, skin, and nail vitamin that a lot of people enjoy. So those are all different supplements that you can use, but definitely check with your doctor. Make sure that you are healthy and ready to take those external dietary supplements before you start trying to put them into your lifestyle, because everybody's gonna react different to the pills, and you don't want to take anything that's gonna make you react negatively after taking them. So our next question is from Jigga Jazz. So I'm in much trouble. As you can see, I have so much heat and color damage. I've been going natural since May, no heat or color, and my curls have slightly become more defined, but not much. How long did it take you to recover from damage? And what products did you use? And what styles did you wear? Because I'm a little embarrassed to wear it down all the time because of its length and its dry look to it. Please help, crying face. Okay, so whenever you are transitioning from a chemical process like color or a relaxer, and on top of using heat on your hair is gonna take a little bit of time to kind of come back from that. And I'm not just talking about a month of doing something. It's gonna take, like, honestly for me, I had to give my hair probably 6 to 7 months of real TLC before I saw drastic results in the health of my hair whenever I had heat and color damage, because I've kind of gone in and out of heat and color damage. So I've had my times where I, 3-4 years ago, used to wear my hair straight all the time, so I had a ton of heat damage. So I got healthy from that, but then I added color. So then I had to do different things to kind of help with the color damage. So really it was a combination of deep treatments, protein and moisture, plus cutting and like all that kind of stuff. So you have to make sure that you have a good balance of protein and moisture, and definitely check out my Colored Curly series here on YouTube. It's a full playlist of a few different videos I do talking all about coloring your natural curls and how to come back from coloring, and like different treatments you can do that I have found that really help with kind of re-upping and revamping your curls after going through a chemical process or using heat. So definitely do that. Also, I have a few other videos, older though, from specifically talking about heat damage, but basically it's kind of like the same thing. You're losing protein out of your hair and moisture, and so you have to basically put those things back into your hair in order for your hair to kind of liven back up. But at the end of the day, once damage is done, it's done. I mean, protein will help. It's a temporary fix. It'll make it look nicer while you're growing your hair out, but nothing is going to make your hair recurl the exact same way it did before you did the heat or the color. So that's just what it's gonna be. But again, temporary fix is protein or a little bit of silicone, and I talk about those things specifically, and I think Colored Curly is number 2, the deep moisture treatment and protein treatment video. So that one definitely check out. And yeah, you just TLC, girl. That's what it's gonna take in time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that I answered your questions adequately. Please let me know if you guys have further questions, but if you want to be featured in this video, not this video, but another video like this, go ahead and send me pictures of your hair and questions that you have so I can answer those and feature you on here. But if you want it to stay private, that's fine too. But ones that I feature on my videos will be most likely like best representations of, the general mass of pictures or questions that I get, so that I can like kill multiple birds with one stone, instead of answering every single question on here or through messages, because it's a lot. So I will do my best, and until next time, you guys, talk to you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.